What is up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. We are on day 24 of powerlifting prep, y'all. I am currently in Miami, Florida for Ultra Weekend. My friends are drinking mimosas while I am at the gym and I am having major FOMO, but we're gonna get this workout in because we are in prep and we've just gotta hit it. It's just gotta be done. So we're not gonna make an excuse, but we're gonna start with some leg day warm-ups and then we will go from there. All right, y'all, so we've got some Kaged Pre Workout. We are going to start with that. And then get straight into leg day. So warming up with some leg swings per usual. We're gonna make it pretty quick since I do wanna get back, not because I have to get back and do any work, but because I wanna get back and enjoy our time here. And I am all about balance, which is why I'm also working out today, because the next few days we're gonna be up on our feet dancing at the festival. So I don't want to be exhausted, but today is our first day here. So I have a little extra energy. I'm a little tired from the travel, but we've got extra energy because we're not dancing around today. We're not at the festival, so. All right, do a few hip circles, and then we're gonna get lower down. Do some hip openers. We've got squats today, and then glute and hammies. It'll be a pretty good workout, pretty quick, pretty light squat because we did our heavy squat day before I left. We are going to squat down. We're gonna do some hip openers, just leaning back and forth, warming up the hips. Leaning side to side, and then you just put your elbows on your knees and then lean forward. Warm up the ankles, and then we're gonna go back, side to side. It is so hot, I didn't even need to sweat to warm up. Alright. My ankles have definitely been feeling it, so I just want to make sure I'm fully mobile. Alright, and once we're done with that, we're gonna go straight into some floor warm-up exercises. So I have a mat here. We're gonna do a few of our usual cat-cows. Inhaling as we arch. Exhaling as we round. Inhaling as we arch. Exhaling as we round. Small circles. And then just because my hips are tight, we're gonna do a few pigeons, just leaning at 3 different angles. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Switch. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Again, do the same thing. Pressing up. And then leaning in. 1, 2, 3. Actually, very tight. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna bring it around. I'm gonna go ahead and do a few 90-90s. So leaning forward, bringing our knee over, around, switching, leaning forward, over, around, over, around. All right, y'all, we are starting our squats of the day. We're gonna go heavy on hip thrusts today because it's glute and hammy day, but all right, 3 sets of 7. I'll probably belt up because we've been traveling so much, but right now I've worked up to a plate and that's our first set of 7, and then we just got 2 more. First set, easy peasy. All right, pretty nice and easy. We're doing set number 2 of 7. I love this, y'all. Then we got hip thrusts and we are moving on. All right, this is set number 2 of 7. Here we go. I'll do a fit check after the fact. go. This is our final set of squats, nice and easy. I'm loving this. And then we've got hip thrust for sets of 10. Here we go. For the record, I tried to go to this fancy gym that everyone recommended here, and it was $75 a day pass, and so I decided that I don't need to pay $75 to squat when that's a month membership at most places. And I found another local gym, or a UFC gym, not really local, but this does the job, and that's all that matters. You don't need the fanciest equipment. You just need weights and a bar. Easy set of 7. And this, folks, is why you always put a clip. All right, guys, we are done with squats. I realized I forgot my shoes. So we're gonna join the sock trend because I will not be working out in my running shoes. Kind of a bummer because that means these socks are gonna get really dirty. Probably have to toss them, but it's okay. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I have a hack for the hip thrust machine. I was also too lazy to load a full bar. So we put the pads, our knee sleeves where the pad is, we just tuck ourselves in like a roller coaster, and then it's nice and padded because sometimes these get worn out, and I'm not a fan of worn out pads. They hurt. I don't need bruises. So do that and get these pads right where my hip crease are, and we're gonna do a quick warm-up set of about 10 to 12. 1, 2. Oh my god, I love this machine. The Noculus hip thrust. Am I putting something? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Control, control, control. 10. All right, this is hands down my favorite hip thrust machine, and I'm so happy I didn't do this whole crazy setup for hip thrust because that would have taken forever and I wouldn't have felt as good. So set number 1, that was a warm up. Now we've got 3 sets of 10 to 12. All right, y'all, so the main thing with this is you want to make sure that when you're thrusting, you're keeping tension in the glutes on the way down and then lightly squeezing on the way up. You don't want to extend your back, right? We're not trying to hyperextend our back. We're not trying to overwork our erectors. We're trying to work our glutes. And that's where a lot of people feel like they get hip pain, back pain from hip thrust because they're just doing too much with their erectors versus just squeezing in the glutes. All right, we're gonna add another plate on each side. There we go. All right, this is gonna be our first set of 10 to 12 out of 3. Again, get into the roller coaster. Honestly, I love Miami. There's so much energy here. Everyone is so nice. Also, everyone speaks a different language. Like, a lot of people here speak Spanish, and I love that. Like, the diversity versus being in where I am in California. Sometimes you don't get too much diversity. In LA, I did, but where I live now, not as much. All right, here we go. We're strapped in, baby. Getting my knee sleeves tucked in. This is a little hack for y'all. Honestly, most people don't know this. This is our first working set, so I want to make sure you get tight. And we're going for a set of 10 to 12. Come on. I need to shift my feet in a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, come on, 8, 9, 10. Holy, this is actually heavier in terms of how it feels than a barbell. All right, friends, we are on one of the last exercises of the day. We've got leg press. It is way hotter in Miami than California. I am so tired and sweating, so we're gonna get some water after this, but we're gonna start with our first set of 10. Whew, that was a little high for me. All right, here we go. 4 sets of 10. Come on. Come on. 2, 3. Come on. 4. Fun fact, these Hokas are actually not bad for lifting. 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8, 9. Come on. 10. Woo. All right, we got 3 more of those, and we're moving on to our core. 1 core exercise, and we're out. We need some water. All right, friends. I realize you guys are always looking at me from a low angle, but this is as high as I can go. We are now taking some creatine. Honestly, creatine has been so helpful for muscle growth, and I'm trying the new one, the HCL creatine by Charge, and I love it because it's such a tiny scoop. Now, I think I mentioned in a prior video that this is a newer form of creatine versus what people are used to as the creatine monohydrate. That is the old, very highly studied version. So if you want to start with that, that's fine. The difference with HCL is you don't need a loading phase, which means you don't need to slowly work your way up. You just start with a normal dose, and it's supposed to be a cleaner form of creatine. So we shall see how we like it. But so far, I love it. Like, I feel great. I also feel like I don't get as much loading from it as opposed to when I was taking creatine monohydrate. 3 more sets of this. Come on. Then we can go party. Let's do it. Yeah, like I was saying, fit check. I'm wearing VANQUISH jacket, YoungLA bodysuit. It's a seamless bodysuit. I wear a size small and everything, but all of my codes are linked below. Shoes are Hoka, and surprisingly, these are my favorite running shoes for all time right now, and they're very grippy actually, so they're not bad for the gym. I personally just don't like shoes where you don't have a lot of stability, but these aren't half bad. I just wouldn't lift in running shoes as my main lifting shoes, but I'm thankful that I at least can lift in these since I forgot my flat shoes. All right, enough yapping or gabbing, if you guys know what that means. Set of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Come on, sweaty. I do like it though, because I can't typically sweat in California, so this is new. This is something different. All right, friends, we had to rush out from that workout because we are headed to Ultra Miami, baby. Like, that is why we balance working out and play. And so we're gonna get ready, and I'll show you a quick clip from Ultra Miami. Let's go!